Welcome, everybody, to Aw Shucks, the podcast where we talk about things we like, and that's about it. I'm your host, actually, Charlie White, and this is my good co-host, Jaiden Wen. Agreed. He makes very good points.
Thank you.
We are here today to talk about a movie we have just seen and we all love called Maidens from Outer Space. Stay tuned to learn more.
Aw Shucks.
And we're back. Jaiden, what do you think about Maidens from Outer Space?
It sucks.
It sucked.
Not as much as the Ready Player One movie.
No,
but it was horrible.
The Ready Player One at least had somebody trying hard to make a movie. A movie.
That's the sad thing, though. They were trying and they failed.
What? Ready Player One?
Yes, both of the movies, actually.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, Fireman's... I think somebody put some effort into it, but, like in the first 5 minutes, they just stopped. They were like, ooh,
sure.
We should make a movie about space and women in space. It's going to be real campy, and it's going to be kind of sucky, but I'm going to try it anyway. And then the first 5 minutes, they just gave up. They were like, this sucks, and I hate it.
Yeah, but they already spent their budget on it, so they couldn't go back.
Yeah, they spent their budget on
their $100
on that one rocket flight.
Yeah.
that one scene where a rocket lifted off that was then recycled 6 or 7 times.
So what do we talk about?
Oh my gosh, there's so much to talk about.
Like what?
Okay,
How funny it is?
Oh, it is.
How it was supposed to be a horror?
I have never laughed so hard in my life. It might be the fact that we watched it at 11 and I was very tired. We had just gone through,
True.
It had been a long day and we watched it quite late. But it's also because that it was one of the funniest movies I have ever seen.
Yes. I've only laughed twice, as you know, 2 different times.
Jane's only
as
ever
hard as
laughed. Oh, what was the first time?
One was the Fire of Ot 9.
What?
And the other one was the Blue Whale Research Center.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Ot 9?
Those were some good times.
You were 4?
Yeah.
Ah, the good old days.
You mean 17, because I'm actually 23 right
Of
now.
course, and I'm 30. Wait, no. 25. That's
what?
a good age.
Why do you have to think about your age?
Because I'm that age.
Okay, anyways.
And I'm young and sprightly and don't consider my
At 24? That's when you get sad.
The existence that passes through my fingers like water.
When you're 24, that's your midlife crisis, and you're like, man.
No, 50 is 50 and 40 is midlife crisis.
50's over the hill.
50's like getting there. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Fire Maidens from Outer Space. What to
bring us into it.
Begin. Okay. So, it's a movie. It's
a bad movie.
Well, I don't think it can be called a movie. It's like I don't know.
It's like a school project.
Yeah, but everybody in it is stupid and 3. Yeah. Oh, okay. So,
what?
They begin.
You're the host. You have to.
They begin by a plane. You see a plane flying into an airport.
Oh yeah, it starts off in New York or Santa Fe.
No, it starts off in Santa Fe,
and then it just goes to New York, and then it goes to London.
So it's like okay. So the plane it flies off from Santa Fe, New Mexico. And the only way we know this is because there's a little sign, there's a little bar on the bottom that says New Mexico. And then it flies over to New York, and it says New York. And then it goes to London, and it says London. And then it goes to a man on a plane smoking, which I guess you could do.
Apparently back in the day.
Who knew you could
smoke everywhere?
Who knew you could smoke on a plane? On a tube, a metal tube.
Back day, you could smoke underwater. It wouldn't matter.
If you could smoke, if you could smoke someplace, you could do it. Doctors' offices, sure. You know, surgeons used to smoke.
Yeah, you know, they just tapped out the butt into the person's stomach while they're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the patient's like, "Hey, can you light me one?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah, while under anesthesia, they were smoking. we'll get to the fact that everybody everywhere smokes in Fire Maidens of Outer Space. It's crazy and it's bad.
Except for the Atlanteans.
I think the Atlanteans don't like the Atlanteans eventually pawn cigarettes. No, they don't. Oh, there are Atlanteans. That's interesting.
There are Atlanteans.
There are Atlanteans. So they're in London. They're at the big London International Airport.
Oh yes, with the one person in the parking lot.
It's just a building that they can...
Rush hour right there. That's insane.
Just a man, like London International Airport, the international flights section, and a single person walks out of the doors. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank
Bless you.
Bless your shoulder.
Jesus, Jiminy Christmas, boy. Bless your heart. Let the demon not consume your soul.
Thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Okay, Then they drive through the heart of central London around.
Yes, with the few cars.
With the 3 cars and all the trees. All the trees and fields that are very big in central London.
Yeah.
And then they go to a telescope, and in the most boring, uncomfortable bit of dialogue I've ever seen, they reveal to each other that Jupiter, a 13th moon, has been discovered around Jupiter, and it looks like it could have life. And they know this because of a series of calculations that they punch in off screen on what I assume to be a typewriter. Yes. I don't want.
So what do we talk about? This is getting sad.
What? Oh God! Oh yeah, it is pretty sad. Well, I don't know. Interject. How sexist and stupid it is. They chain smoke their way to the 13th moon of Jupiter, and then there's like a lot of dancing, and there's a monster that's just a guy in a shirt, in a black shirt.
He doesn't even look that bad. He didn't do anything.
No, I think they call him like the Black God, which is, I don't know.
Interesting.
And then like all the apparently
it's a cult.
Yeah, it's a cult. There's this one old guy with like 30 daughters, and that's everybody who lives on the 13th moon of Jupiter. And apparently they're Atlanteans.
Whoa, crazy.
I know.
They took all their manta rays and flew to space.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
When Atlantis sunk under the sea, they all left to Jupiter. And then this old dude killed everybody except for the young women. And then he said,
because you don't even see their mothers.
No, I think
it's just them.
And they all have different hair colors.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that.
That's weird.
I don't know. I have no doubt that they're his biological children, but you don't see anybody else but his children. Yeah. And then there's this whole thing about like their cat fighting. There's a lot like giggling and laughing and little steps.
Yeah.
They are wearing high heels, I think. It's bad.
It's bad.
And then they punch each other, and there's like a sacrifice.
They punch each other?
They punch. They
yeah, there's that one scene where they try to kidnap one lady, and it takes them like 20 minutes to tie her up, and she just looks so done. She's like, hurry up, man.
Did they tie her up with chains or rope or what?
I don't know.
They all live in this little compound surrounded by an electric fence where the monster can't get them. And then there's like this whole disagreement about who gets to marry which astronauts. And it's really
it's so messed up and weird.
And then they try to sacrifice like the main sister.
Yeah, but of course they can't do that before they do their interpretive dance.
Yeah, so much interpretive dance. And also one song.
Yep.
One song. It's March Slav. It's a very famous song. It plays throughout the entire movie, no matter what situation, at the same volume. Oh, just thinking about it makes me hurt.
Why'd you make me watch that?
Because it's marvelous. It's so
not.
dumb.
It's Marvel not.
Oh, you're right. It's so stupid. But we watched it, and
you made it sound better than it is.
What did you expect?
Something better.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, giant watermelon
what?
rolling around.
When
on
did
the
I mention
seaside.
a giant watermelon or an ocean?
Well, you didn't, but that's what I imagined.
The alien planet is just a field that they found. They said, like, oh, here's a field. I don't know. They're none of them are British, even though that they're all London scientists. the alien planet is just a field that they rented, and
They didn't even rent it. They probably just like jumped the fence.
and just filmed. Oh, it's so
You
bad.
want to take an ad break?
Sure, let's take an ad
Okay.
break.
Ad break.
Oh yeah. And welcome to the Aw Shucks ad break.
Hey, you. Yes, listener at home. Have you ever been sad? Depressed? Well, too bad, because that's not what we're selling you today. Buy maple syrup from Canada.
Maple syrup. Canada.
Oh, when you're just oot and a boot and you're walking on your moose, what you need is a good can of maple syrup from straight out of Canada.
Going around the pine trees with your moose and your plaid jacket,
Oh, yes.
your leather your leather pants and your mountie cap, and you're like, I am cold because it's snowing and the
Yeah.
permafrost. Ooh, I better grow my beard. And you plug your nose and you like puff your cheeks out, and the beard just grows. A 3-foot-long beard. And I'm still cold. And you whip out your hot maple syrup.
Oh, yeah.
You hold it in your hand and boils, and then you drink it straight from the
You
bottle.
Pop it out of the bottle and you just drink it straight
You
out.
crush the bottle, and then you lick it off your hands.
Buy it today
Maybe.
for only $5.99 for a 6-pack.
Maple syrup. And that was the call of the rare yellow-spotted warbler.
Ah, so beautiful.
We just saw it out our window. We took a big microphone, one of those big microphones on a stick. We put it out there. We got a beautiful recording.
Yeah, we interviewed it. If anyone can speak bird, please contact us and let us know what he'd say.
Tell us exactly transcription, and we'll put it on air. We'll put your name on air, and we'll send you $3 whole.
We're looking at you, Jeffrey.
Jeff, my man.
Yeah.
Okay, fire maidens from outer space.
They don't even have to do anything with fire.
No.
They just sacrifice that lady into the fire.
Oh, there is the fire sacrifice.
But they're not like fire hands. They're like Atlanteans. So like, why?
Oh, I just want to specify. So the old dude doesn't kill that's not canon. He definitely killed everybody, but it's not specifically stated.
It's not said.
But he definitely killed everybody in Atlantis.
Yeah, he totally did.
Yeah.
Because there's only like 30 people.
And yeah, he murdered them.
Yeah.
He locked them in this compound and he killed everybody.
He's like, oh, what an unfortunate accident. Only we were the survivors.
And he's like, yes, my beautiful daughters.
It was so weird.
Ugh.
Creepy dude.
So creepy.
Stranger danger.
Okay. Jaiden, are there any situations that just made you feel bad and like just greasy and terrible?
I think when I started the movie, that's just how I felt throughout.
Just that hour and 20 minutes of hell that we went through.
I stopped cursing.
I'm
What's
sorry.
wrong with you?
It was, though.
Ah,
It was.
I suppose
It was. It was funny, but it was also bad.
it was
The
horrible.
fiery pits of sulfur that we waded through to get through
Smells
this movie.
like eggs.
Oh, but so much
And
worse.
eggs are despair.
I like eggs.
Really?
I do.
I don't really like eggs.
You
They
know,
kind of make me want to throw up.
I used to hate them. Like, the texture is weird, but you get used to them.
They taste bad to me. I only like scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs are good.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you get used to it and you have, like, a piece of bread, an over easy egg goes, like, just any egg goes good.
Did you know the moon is supposed to smell like...
Like what?
I don't know, I forgot.
Oh, it's in space, but like meat. Like cooking
Did
meat.
you know that like NASA hires like professional smellers? So like whenever astronauts come back from the moon, they like smell all that equipment.
Really?
And they're like, oh, I can really smell it in there.
Space.
Space dust.
Have you seen The Color of the Universe?
Like a beige?
Yeah. Like they
Sad.
took all the light in the universe and they like made it so that it was one color and it
Yeah,
was
and they're like,
beige.
This is a light beige.
It's
you know?
beige. It's boring.
Beige.
The universe is beige.
Ah,
That should be like a new art style. Like universe. Universe.
universe beige?
Yeah. Like no, like I want to decorate my house universe style. It's real. It's like beige and blocky.
Just beige everywhere.
Yeah.
Beige.
Beige. Beige is a fun word.
beige.
What's that dog whose name sounds like beige? Doge?
Doge.
What?
You know?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is it
Anyways,
like a fluffy
continuing
dog?
on. The one with the little curly tail?
What little curly tail?
The sheepy emu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doge?
No, it's a Doge.
Oh.
You have to say it like that.
I don't want to say it like that.
Every time.
No, I don't. Okay.
Okay, continuing about
So-
fire maidens from outer space.
Oh my god. Okay. So there was this one moment where I wanted to gouge my own eyes out. They were in the telescope
Why would
room.
you want to gouge someone else's eyes out?
I don't care whose eyes I gouge out. I want to gouge some eyes. Okay. So, scene. A clean telescope. And it was probably just like a cardboard tube that they painted.
Yeah.
But it was like a telescope room. You know, it was probably a real telescope. Okay, telescope room. They're talking about the 13th moon of Jupiter and like the possibilities. And then he beeps his little button and his secretary comes out.
Yeah,
His
like 10 minutes later, it shows her like coming around and then like going down the stairs and then going through the gate, making sure she closes the door before she goes through the other gate and then closes that door.
And then she takes a chair. She holds the chair. She brings it to the other side of the room. Puts it down.
And then she's like, yeah, I'm ready now. And then he just said like one sentence.
It's like 5 minutes of setup for nothing, and nobody spoke. Nobody talked. It was the
so
sound of
horrible.
Footsteps and gates opening.
That's like golf commentary right there.
Oh my
Golf
gosh.
commentary.
And yeah, he dictated one line.
And then she's like, okay, I'll get right on it.
And then,
And then she just did the exact same thing again.
it's
Make
like,
sure the chair went back and everything.
yeah, put the chair back. Slowly walked up the stairs. Shut the gate. Shut the other gate. Locked the gate. Walked back up. Walked just right. It was awful.
Walks around the building.
It was.
And then the guy's like, oh, wonder if aliens look like her in
Oh,
space.
it was like.
And the guy's like,
It was so oh,
it's so awkward.
it was just
He's like, ha.
oh, like
Yeah.
like
It's funny.
I wonder if people on other planets look like as hot as my secretary. The other guy's like hot, and they're both smoking and in suits. They're both smoking and in suits, and it was just bad.
Yeah.
It was like,
What they're gonna get is a lawsuit for
was that
harassment.
Was that what the 50s were like, Jaden?
Just smoking.
and making misogynist comments.
Uh-huh.
Just-
Totally was.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Oh.
It was that.
Okay, so the next, what happened?
What happens? They go.
Oh, that part was so confusing because, like, I wasn't sure what was happening.
Yeah,
It's
so
just a bunch of British people talking.
so they go to the planet. They have one shot of the rocket ship going up.
And then they just show all their faces, like, separately. They're like, whoa, crazy!
It's like they expect you to know all the characters. There's like
Yeah.
8 different astronauts, and they just like concentrate on their expressions.
Yeah, and they're all just like,
But
they're
they
staring straight
They
forwards
literally-
into
they
nothing.
say their name once.
Yeah.
They're all named once, and then they just like the entire 3-week space flight is charted out in excruciating detail, and they just smoke.
And then they're like, oh no, asteroids, and they just pull one lever, and they're like, okay, we're fine.
yeah. Oh, the entire spaceship is controlled by 2 levers.
Yeah.
And the asteroids were just, I don't even know. They were just like a guy throwing a rock at a camera. It was 3 rocks, and then they just looped it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Sad.
gosh. And flying through space?
Yeah.
What was it?
That was it.
It was.
And then they landed, right?
They landed. They just reversed the tape of the launch.
They didn't even go straight down. They went like, and they went over the trees sideways.
Oh.
And then they're like, I think this is a good place. And they like parallel parked with the trees. Like,
that's a perfect approximation.
that takes some skill right there.
Of what they did. And they land on this mysterious alien planet. That
Flyers Ed.
they land on a mysterious alien world
Yes, with all the pine trees.
with all the pine trees and the fields. They land on the mysterious alien world
and they
of rural England.
Yeah. And they have the like 20-minute montage of walking. And they're like, whoa, insane.
They're like, oh, look, on the horizon.
It's a statue.
And it's like right next to them.
Yeah. And they take so long.
They're like, we have to walk to it. And it's just it's a montage. They're all in order. And they all like slowly march to it.
They remember their line from kindergarten. You just gotta stay on one side of the hallway, you know?
And nobody talks.
Yeah. They don't even say anything.
And then they get there, and then they hear
And
screaming.
they're like, "Oh, it's a statue." And then they
like, it looks like a human. And it's like, yes, it does. It looks Greek. Weird.
Whoa.
This
and
won't be a lame follow-up that becomes important later. And then
foreshadowing.
then they hear screaming.
Yeah.
And a woman screams.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, a woman.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're like...
And then they just go and hide in the bushes.
No, they hear it like 3 times before they investigate it. Like, she has to scream.
They're like, do we have to?
I know.
Like, we just walked all the way here to the statue. Can we just walk back and take a rest?
Yeah, but then
Hungry.
they're like, oh, we have to investigate it because there's also monster sounds.
Yeah, whatever. And then they go over and hide in the bush.
And then they're like...
They watch this lady get punched in the face in a vineyard.
by this monster who's just a dude in a black shirt.
And he just got some face paint on.
Yeah.
He just came from the local carnival,
Like
you
a
know?
clay,
what's so bad with that?
he's supposed to look like a caveman or something, so it's got like a clay thing on his
And his
face.
black shirt.
And
At least it was long sleeves.
And then they shoot at the monster.
Yeah, and he's like, oh,
and he runs
and
away.
then he just walks away. He's like, whatever.
Oh, okay. Man, we need a bathroom break. I'm sorry.
You
I'm sorry,
do?
listening audiences, but I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, I guess another ad break /
Okay.
bathroom break.
Sounds cool.
See you soon. Wait,
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another Aw Shucks ad break. Today, we'll be discussing our endorsement of the movie Cats. The new film, I should mention.
Meow.
Ha! We're lying. It sucks. Never see it.
That's right. They look
No.
disgusting.
Ugh. They're just people with fur paste on their face. It's awful.
I wouldn't pay a nutter butter to
hate
go
it.
there.
Oh, no. I wouldn't even pay somebody else to go to the movie for me. It's that bad.
Why would you pay someone else to go to the movie for
Because
you?
my grandma was like, hey, you want to go see Cats? And I'm like, oh, no, I don't want to see it. Like, you like Cats. I'm like, no, I don't like this Cats. Like, I like the good musical. And it's like, oh, we're going. I already bought tickets. They were $300. I'm like, no.
What? They were $300?
It's a really good theater. And
Oh
I'm-
my
And
god.
I'm like, Grandma, I'll go.
Your
And-
grandma's crazy.
And I'm like,
$300?
Grandma, I'll go. And then I hire somebody else to go in my place. Because I'm not going to go see it. I'm never going to touch that movie. I'm never going to touch it. Ever. I would not touch it.
Even if it was on a pirated website?
No, maybe. If I could see it free and eat cake while I do it, maybe.
Yeah, if
Okay.
they gave me cake.
So everybody, our endorsement of Cats, don't see it. Don't see it.
And
Ever.
that's a fact.
Oh yeah. We're back to the regular podcast. That's our new theme music, performed by Jaiden Wynn.
Yeah.
And where were we? They had just shot the monster.
Ah, yes. We're only at the beginning. We gotta go through this
Oh
quickly.
my
We don't have
gosh,
much time
you're
left.
right. How much? Oh, we got like.
We got like 10 minutes.
Ah,
hurry.
run,
hurry,
run. Okay. Sprint! Run, Forrest!
Oh.
Run! Okay.
I haven't seen that movie.
What? You haven't seen Forrest
Oh,
Gump?
I was going
You're
to.
23.
I've been to Bubblegum.
You're 23 and you haven't seen Forrest Gump.
Oh, whatever.
I'm
I'm having a midlife crisis right now.
And I have seen Forrest Gump 4 times. It is a good.
Okay. Today
movie.
isn't the time to talk about misfortune. Today is the time to talk about
Okay,
Fire Maidens from Outer Space.
what's his name? What Tom Hanks movies have you seen? And I can tell you
Like
they're
all of them?
all of them.
I don't know.
But for
Starting-
Forrest stinking Gump, how
Yeah.
can you not watch Forrest Gump?
Because
It's
I just
constant. It's
haven't
like
gotten to it.
it's like a fixture of pop culture.
Okay, we only have 9 minutes left to talk
We
about the rest
can
of the
talk-
Fire Maidens.
We can have this podcast can be as long as we want it
No,
to be.
it cannot.
You have what? How? How have you never seen Forrest Gump?
Okay, so the Fire Maiden, right?
How?
She
Uh,
leads them
Yes. Okay.
to her condo.
Her compound,
Yep, her prison.
and 2 of the guys are like, "Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna go in."
Yeah, if we don't come back within 30 minutes, we're dead, so just leave.
No, they're like you stay where you are or something. Like they
Yeah.
don't tell them what to do after.
Like, go get a couple of nachos
Yeah,
for me.
and then they leave.
For me and my boy.
Then they go back to the spaceship. Oh, we should mention that the spaceship, they get from the spaceship to the ground
With a wooden
with
ladder.
a big old wooden
Like a
ladder.
50-foot long ladder.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they just walk down the ladder. Oh.
Anyways, so what? They're trapped. And then they meet the creepy dude
They
who's
meet-
like, oh, look at all my daughters. This one is yours.
Oh yeah, he gives one of them his daughter.
It's messed
Just,
up.
and he just explains, oh, we are from Atlantis.
Yeah, and he prays to his god.
He's like, this is Aphrodite, and he like lights a fire. It's just a painting, and not a very good one either.
Yeah.
Like, oh, and like we're from Atlantis.
And they're like, oh, here's a drink.
I just want to say,
Have some grape juice, and they just get knocked out.
I just want to say it's quite funny. Oh, and then what's her face? His
And they
new
do a
wife
dance.
makes out with the guy after he faints after drinking the grape juice.
It's messed up.
Oh, I just like, okay, Jaden, you put out this theory when we were watching it
What theory?
that everybody spoke English, so that like on the movie they had the lame excuse of, oh, the atmospheric conditions are just like ours.
Wow.
Maybe they
crazy.
developed language similar to us. I'm like, that's not how language works.
Stupid.
And then you said, oh, I bet they just went in a big old circle and they're just landed on Earth.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's totally what
I
happened.
bet that is what happens. Because these
It's
guys,
like some weird cult in the middle of nowhere that's like, oh, we're from Atlantis.
welcome to Jupiter.
Weirdest cult ever.
They don't even do anything.
But it's what the scientists wanted,
I
right?
don't know what they do. Like, it's not like a dangerous.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely creepy, but I don't know what like weird, scary cult stuff they do. Oh, they're fine with burning people alive.
Yeah.
They don't say they.
They're
don't
like,
show.
sacrifice her to our god.
And they never specify their religion.
Yeah.
They're like the sun
It's
god.
just the
And they're like,
religion.
yeah, it's like trying to. It's like Greek, but bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got on. They explained their whole backstory. They're from Atlantis.
Yep.
They thought
But they went to Jupiter.
they thought that the whole world would be covered in water. So they went to Jupiter. They never explained how they get to
Yeah.
Jupiter.
They're just like, oh, we're from Atlantis, so, you know,
Yeah.
we get to Jupiter.
We thought that everybody on Earth was dead.
Yeah.
And then I guess the guy killed everybody.
Yeah.
That's fun. Then he gives him his daughter.
And then what? They put them into that room with the little net that comes
they
down?
do a little dance to
Oh,
march.
yeah.
They do.
And then they fall asleep.
They do a little dance to March Slav, and then they get drunk. And then Hestia, is that her name?
I don't know.
I think it's Hestia. She makes out with his unconscious body. Briefly, but still, it's unnerving.
And then they put them in the little room
Yeah,
with the net.
yeah.
With the automatic net.
And they put these in these like little rooms, and they're futuristic because they're guided by a little net that every time you
Yep.
go near it, it just slowly moves up.
It's automatic.
It's awesome.
believe it.
It's a sliding glass door.
And then what? They were trying to escape?
What do they want? It kind of just becomes a blur because I don't know
Oh,
really
the
what
other
happens.
guys were like, oh, we can't leave them.
Yeah, because
So they went back. They
But
sealed the door somehow.
oh,
they were like-
wait. Okay, the funniest part of the movie is when they're like getting off the spaceship and like, okay, Steve, close the door.
And he just doesn't do it. He just turns around and he's like, okay, did it.
He takes out a little
And they just
remote and
leave.
he clicks it,
Yeah.
and you just hear it
And
click, and then they
you just
walk.
wait for a few minutes.
You don't even see the door close.
No.
It's just
It's
push
not
the
even in
button,
the
and
frame.
then like, okay, the door is closed,
Yeah.
and then they leave. It's funny.
And then they try to get over the wall.
Well, first they like walk back. It's
Yeah,
takes
the
them,
other
It
montage.
takes them like 10 minutes.
Another walking montage.
And the monster's just watching them, and it's very good. The monster's
the monster, it's so suspenseful.
the monster's hiding in a bush, and then he slowly
Yeah, they're like, what's that? And then he just walks out and he waves at them. And they're like, oh, shoot at him.
they shoot him, and then they're like he's immune to bullets. Throw a bomb at him.
Gas bomb.
And then it's just this explosion, this
Yeah,
mushroom
and he's
cloud.
just like, oh, and he
And he
leaves.
runs away. And then like they walk, and then you see him again, and his head's just poking out bushes, and then it sinks slowly under.
Oh.
He's watching them.
It is a horror movie after all.
Yeah.
You need some suspense.
Other IMDb, it's listed as sci-fi horror,
Yeah.
and I think on Rotten Tomatoes it has a 7% rating,
Oh,
which
yeah.
it does not deserve.
Anyways, they try to get over the wall, right?
They try to get over the wall
Because they're like, oh, the door's sealed.
Do they like shoot it? And
they don't shoot the wall.
Oh, so okay.
They try to get over it with the tree, right? And then it just catches on fire.
Oh yeah, because there's an electric current running through the wall,
through the stone wall, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's science."
I don't understand it, but I guess nobody gets into the compounds because it's protected by like a fire field.
Oh yeah, and then they're like, "If we can't go over, we'll go under," and everyone was like, "Yeah, whoa!" And they're like, "Whoa, genius!"
There's one scene of there's like this 3-second shot of them ducking under, and then you just see dirt flying. It's amazing. Okay, and then there's like this conflict. Apparently, Hestia and like buff astronaut dude who smokes too much are actually like each other for some reason.
Even though she like hasn't spoken to him.
But then they're like, "Oh, but we can't leave the compound ever." And they're like, "Oh, this is culty. This is real creepy."
It's scary.
And then all the other sisters are jealous.
Yeah, or no, the oldest sister has to marry first.
Yeah,
which is stupid because they thought everyone on Earth was dead.
But she's and then David Jones or whoever.
David Jones.
He killed a lot of people. A cult leader who I think a lot of his cult. Everybody in his cult committed suicide.
Oh, that one.
That one, yeah.
The grape juice one?
Yeah, it was Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah.
That was bad publicity for Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can't go anywhere. So they're like, "Oh, we're gonna sneak out."
Yeah.
But then all the other sisters
kidnap her.
Yeah, they're like,
she's in the shady underground temple or whatever.
Like all 20 of them just surround her and tie her up very slowly. And then they put her
on the pillar in front of the fire.
Yeah. And like, "We're going to sacrifice you to the sun god."
And then they do their dance.
They do all their dancing. And then the 3 guys who were digging, they suddenly appear.
Oh, yeah, they're like, "Oh, we found them." And they're like, "Sacrifice.
Like, "We successfully dug through the door. You won't see the hole, but we did." And then they're like, "Oh, tie them up and let them watch."
Let them watch someone burn alive.
And then
the other 2 guys were trying to escape,
then
right?
they do another dance.
Oh, yeah.
And then
it flashed to the other 2 guys trying to escape from their rooms.
Well, so,
even though it's just like a net, they could have just like gone through the net.
Yeah, so apparently the net is indestructible. So they have to spend 20 minutes tapping on the walls.
With like a can or something.
No, it's their wine glass. And they're just trying to find a hollow space.
And then he just throws it on the wall, and it makes the exact same noise as all the other parts of the wall, but he's like, "Wait, it's special."
And he
and then he figures out it's the chair that moves it. I don't know how. He's just like, "Huh, I don't like this chair in this position." And he like places it back.
And it opens a secret door.
Whoa, crazy.
And he gets and the same door is in the other guy's room. So they both get into the caverns.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, we hear screaming and weird dancing."
Weird music.
Is that the song that's been playing the entire time?
Oh yeah, and then the monster's just there.
Well, the monster gets there later.
Yeah.
So then there's the least intense chase scene ever. Where they burst in on the sacrifice. And then all the women are like, "Oh no!" And they quickly.
Oh no! The monster went in first, right? And then he was just like tossing people aside.
No,
then the people came in behind them.
That's different. No, they swiftly walk after him. They swiftly walk after these 2, like not very fast. They're just all on a clock walking after them. And then they hide and play like how they hide.
Oh, in the spiral staircase, and they're just standing there. They're like, "I bet they won't see us."
And they walk past. And they're unnoticed, but then they go back. They're like, "Okay, we'll untie you." And
no, they just walk around for like 10 minutes, not finding them. And the women are all like, "Oh no, they're gone!" And then they run back, and they're about to sacrifice her.
And then they do another dance.
Yeah, and then the monster comes, and he's like, "I don't like dances." And then he like throws people aside,
like so lamely. Just picks up a lady, throws her. It's bad. It's
And
bad.
then the two guys finally find the place.
The guys find the place
And then
right before the monster's about to eat the lady.
Yeah.
And then they
And
start
then
shooting it.
Yeah. And then it doesn't even harm him. So he just stands up on the pillar,
He's like-
right in front of the fire, and he's like, oh.
And then they're like,
throw the smoke grenade.
it's like, okay, he throws the smoke grenade.
Hits him in the face, and
It
he falls
it
down.
hits the lady, and it's like, boom,
Yeah.
boom,
Both dead.
and then the
And
monster.
then the guy's like, oh no, and he just jumps into the fire.
The monster falls.
He's like, now's my time, and he jumps
He
in.
jumps into the flaming pit and he dies.
Yep, and then all the ladies are like, oh,
Oh.
that was horrible.
All right.
Now you can leave.
Now we can marry you. And then they're like, no, we might come back later and marry you with other people, but we're gonna leave. And they're like, no, take us with you. And it's really awful and uncomfortable.
Yeah, and they're in groups of 2.
They're in groups of 3. They're all like grouped
Oh yeah,
together.
they're all in groups of 3.
Yeah, and they all like link arms with the
Three's the magic
guys.
number.
And they're like, no, you can't come with us. Oh, but only Hestia can.
Only this one lady. Because I'm actually in love with her.
Because the 3
She spoke 2 lines,
She did.
and I'm in love with
She
her.
never spoke. None of the women spoke.
Yeah.
They might have said like a few
Or no,
things.
2 out of the 20.
2 out of the 20.
And one had 1 line, and the one had 2 lines.
Oh, yeah.
One of them just said their name, and that was it.
And then they're like, okay, let's smoke. And they all smoke. And they walk to the spaceship. And they slowly climb up their ladder.
They're like, we'll see you in 50 years or something. Leave.
And they're like, bye. And they're right next to
Right next to it. And they all just get evaporated by the rocket.
No. We hope, but no.
Yeah.
And then it blows away. Happy ending. Everybody hates it.
Yep.
It's bad. Space.
Okay, I think that's gonna end.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's the movie. And my gosh, watch it. It's amazing.
Don't watch it.
No, watch it.
Don't waste your
So
time.
watch it.
Don't
It
waste
sucks
your time.
so bad that it's so good.
If your friend loses a bet, tell them to watch Fire Maidens from Outer Space.
And they will, and then they'll kill themselves because
Ah.
it's not worth it. But it's also worth it. It's a weird movie. Okay,
it is not worth
never
it.
watch it, but watch it.
Don't watch it at 11
Watch-
p.m.
Oh no, it's best to watch Olympian because then it's all a blur. You don't feel like you're wasting your existence on this.
But I
movie.
did.
But we did.
I was
you're
like, what
right.
am I doing?
We could have watched the Emoji Movie instead.
It's horrible too.
What, the Emoji Movie? We'll talk about
Yeah.
the Emoji Movie later.
It's a disgrace to this world.
Yeah. Well, that was Aw Shucks, everybody. We're talking about Fire Maidens from Outer Space. It's the worst movie ever made, in my opinion.
Cooking it over the fire
Oh, we're roasting it.
like a fresh cup of corn.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Aw Shucks reference. Okay.
Oh, crazy.
Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. This has been Aw Shucks. Happy to be here.
Signing off.
Adios.
Peace.
Yeah.